Hello everybody, wish you a very happy 2024 and may all your dreams come true this year. And to get started with this year, in this video I'm going to talk about where are the jobs going to come from in India and what are the areas where a lot of value creation is going to happen. And let's start this video with a simple example. The first point being about Apple. Now you know Apple is known for its iPhones, but Apple actually does not manufacture iPhones at all. It is all taken over by Foxconn, which is manufacturing the Apple iPhones, and then you see it in the packaged boxes by Apple. Now take 10 seconds and think about what would be Foxconn's valuation if Apple's valuation is $3 trillion. While Apple's valuation is $3 trillion, Foxconn's valuation is $75 billion. That is less than 1/30th of the valuation that Apple enjoys. And do you know why? Because value creation does not happen in the job where the actual product is being built. Value creation happens before and after, while the concept is being designed, while the R&D is taking place, and when sales, marketing, branding exercise, all these things happen. That is where most of the valuation lies. And manufacturing does not take a lot of valuation. And in the economics concepts, this is called as smile curve. And smile curves talks about precisely where companies generate value in the entire product cycle. Now, why is this important for us to know? Because Indian government is pushing a lot about Make in India campaign. And while Make in India campaign is focusing on the manufacturing side, which could take us to a position like Foxconn, if we really aspire to be equivalent to the Apples of the world, that is not the place where we should be concentrating. And on top of that, this particular manufacture sector, the wave has already crossed us. In the 80s and 90s, the basic manufacturing setups were done by China, Japan, Taiwan, and that's done. Now they are moving to the second generation of manufacturing, that is skilled manufacturing. So if we start the Make in India campaign and if we start this entire from the basics, we are then competing with all the countries which are just getting started with their manufacturing right now. Breaking the mold, in the book written by Raghuram Rajan, he very clearly told why India has to think differently. And I personally believe as well, value creation, and for us as individuals to get high salaries, we need to work in the places where the product is not actually developed but where it is designed. That is where we can actually do a lot of problem solving. And is there a possibility for these kind of roles in India? The answer is absolutely yes. A new set of companies are entering into India, and this is called as GCC, Global Capability Centers. India is expected to host more than 5,000 plus global capability centers by 2030. And what do these global capability centers mean? It simply means the back office of some of these big corporations. But now, along with these back office operations, there will be value-driven services like innovation, product development, design, operational excellence. Well, these sound like big terms, but let me give you a simple example and help you understand what a back office or a GCC would look like. Take, for example, PwC, which is a consulting company. And what do? If a client or if a company is having business problems, like their sales is not working out well, they send 2 to 3 consultants to that particular location, and these consultants will sit along with the company CEOs or C-level executives and solve that problem. But now PwC is expanding its global capability center in India, and the objective is that while the same consulting happens, instead of 3 people going and sitting and working with the company or the client, only one person will do that in London, New York, or any other Western world city. The other 2 people will be working based out of India. They get equally good exposure. They will work on the client problem solving. They will have exposure towards the client. All things equal, These capability centers offer that extra analytical skill, and they are looking for highly talented people based out of India. Now you might ask, hey, why India? Why not any other country? Because Western world, the cost is high, and also the people, there is a lot of young population in India. This young population is our dividend. It is not a burden for us. So you can see going forward in the coming year and also over the next few years, you will see that a lot of startups, a lot of corporates absorbing employees into their global capability centers across IT, finance, supply chain, all these different roles. If you are interested in growing in the corporate world, please do not ignore the role that GCC can play in your career. I hope this video is helpful, and if you are starting to think about what is your next move in 2024, keep an eye out on the next set of GCCs that are landing in India. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, wish you a very happy 2024, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.